It's 8:15 a.m.
It's 18-year-old scotch. If you want a promotion, you got to earn it.
All right, in the new workplace comedy, Horrible Bosses, three friends hatch a plan to get back at their horrible bosses, played by Colin Farrell, Jennifer Aniston, and Kevin Spacey. So it looks hilarious.
That's right. But, you know, for some of us, having a nightmare boss is no joke, and people need advice on how to deal with them.
How do you handle that? We have Lynn Horn-Moyer, director of Medaille College's new clinical psychology doctoral program, and you're going to walk us through how to handle a situation such as some of these guys have to encounter. Like, number one, let's talk about Kevin Spacey. He is the bully boss. That's really, you know, a hard place to be.
Yeah. Well, the most important thing in a bullying situation is to remain professional yourself at all times.
Don't sink to their level.
Exactly. Don't get caught being unprofessional, because that's bad, no matter how you're treated. Deal with things when you're cooler and calmer, and then try to bring support around you. You can certainly go to employee groups, union, even seek legal counsel, but you need to know your company's policies.
So you have to take the bullying, is that?
No, I don't think you have to take the bullying, but you want to deal with it in a way and at a time of your choosing when you're calm.
Right.
Okay.
It's funny, we were just talking about Office Space, one of a great workplace movie, and you know, in the movie the main character says, I've got 8 bosses right now, and I'm just doing enough work not to get screamed at. So that's
and that's workplace conflict,
Right.
and in those situations you go to the boss and deal with it with positive suggestions.
Right.
So
in the movie, Jennifer Aniston is basically harassing one of her male employees as she's
a man-eater.
She's a man-eater, right? How do you deal with sexual harassment? It's a serious issue, and it happens.
Well, and it's a good point that about a quarter of sexual harassment is directed at men in the workplace, which is something that is nice in a way that this is bringing some awareness. Again, know your company's policies before you start to approach anyone. You want to make sure that if there's a formal complaint, it is something of your choosing. Know your legal rights. Certainly protect your safety at all times. So if you're in a situation where there's a potential for assault, then you know, of course, your safety is more important than your job at that point.
Absolutely.
Bad economy. People have to take a lot of things these days. They don't want to lose their job.
Well, but employers have an interest too. They need to manage workplace stress. OSHA is requiring that now, and there are a lot of costs associated with bad boss behavior, lost productivity, turnover. You know, even though there's a high unemployment, workers are expensive to replace.
Sure are.
Good point.
Lynn Moyer-Horn, thank you very much for joining us with that advice. Hopefully, we won't have to ever call you.
No, our bosses
not.
are all wonderful.
Absolutely. Good said. Well said.
Speaking of well